Kick-ass facts! Pew, 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 pew! Almond Brown Stoker was an undertaker, and in 1888 he believed he was losing clients to a competitor who was preventing telephone calls from being routed to him. The competitor's wife was a telephone operator, and when people would ask to be connected to Stoker's funeral home, she directed them to her husband's funeral home instead. That's shady shit. Stoker discovered this after seeing in the newspaper that a friend's funeral was being handled elsewhere. Motivated to remove the operator, he invented the first automatic telephone exchange in 1889 and received his patent in 1991. Imagine being so pissed off at someone that you invent an entirely new technology to render their job useless. That is a level of petty I can only hope to achieve one day. Xiao Wei lost his right hand in a work accident but could not have it reattached immediately. Instead, the hand was kept alive by stitching it to his left ankle and borrowing the blood supply from the arteries in his leg. A month later, surgeons were able to remove the hand and reattach it to his arm. In 1990, a British Airways pilot was sucked out of the cockpit window 13 minutes into a flight. A windscreen panel blew out of the aircraft, ripping the pilot out of his seatbelt, sucking him halfway out the cockpit window, and sending the plane into a nosedive. The quick thinking of the flight crew, who grabbed the pilot by his legs and held him for 20 minutes as they landed the plane. Everyone, including the captain, survived. A dermatoglyphia is an extremely rare genetic disorder that prevents the development of fingerprints. There are only 5 extended families worldwide who are known to be affected by this condition. The disorder was informally nicknamed immigration delay disease by a professor after his first patient had trouble entering the United States without any fingerprints for identification. Other conditions can cause a lack of fingerprints, but unlike them, a dermatoglyphia has no side effects. Except a get-out-of-jail-free card, am I right? Probably not. Fool's cap, paper size, gets its name from its watermark, which was originally featured as a fool's cap, a hat traditionally associated with court jesters or fools. This type of paper was popular in Europe from the 15th to the 18th centuries, and the watermark was used to distinguish it from other sizes or types of paper. Over time, the name fool's cap stuck, even as the watermark became less common. Today, it typically refers to paper size 13 by 8 inches, and it's still used in some countries, and I'm telling you this 1,000% because until 17 minutes ago, I spent my entire life believing it was full scap. Full scap, not fool's cap. Who's the fool now, bitch? A marker chip is used in snack production to track the movement of chips through the fryer and monitor the speed of oil flow. It helps ensure the chips cook evenly by showing how quickly they travel through the fryer, allowing adjustments to maintain a consistent quality. This process is crucial for achieving the desired texture and flavor in the final product. A marker chip is designed to be distinct from the regular chips in the fryer. It may have a different shape, color, or size, making it easily identifiable. Some marker chips are also marked with a unique coating or pattern so they stand out and can be tracked as they move through the fryer process. John Cho, whom I love, not only did he do a fantastic job as Sulu, but Cowboy Bebop, come on, that show should never have been canceled, has been very vocal about issues related to stereotypes and representation, particularly in Hollywood. He was cast as Dusty Wong in the movie Big Fat Liar. When cast, he was asked to do the role with an accent, so he turned down the part, saying he didn't want young people to think it was okay to laugh at someone's accent. This was not an easy decision at the time, given the limited roles available to Asian actors. He later spoke out about wanting to avoid roles that could reinforce negative perceptions of Asian people, choosing instead to pursue more complex and respectful characters. In Cho's entire career, he has never once played a character with a fake accent. In 1986, Cool Ranch Doritos made their debut and became quite popular. Cool Ranch Doritos are sold under the name Cool Original in the UK and called Cool American elsewhere in Europe because ranch dressing is less common in those places.